This is our first podcast. It's so exciting. You're crying.
I always cry.
We're so entertaining.
I entertain myself.
Oh, we don't need
that. No, that goes. Pretend like we have something cool.
Just like, let me turn off my stereo.
Oh, we used to have a stereo down here, remember? Yeah, and then our basement flooded.
Oh, right. I can always put in effects, just be like, and make the screen go black or something. Turn it back on.
You put in like those really bad like fire effects.
Like this. It's gonna be a lot funnier after I put something in there.
It's funny now. I just imagine you just like taking a picture off of Google, and it's just like a
like the fire doesn't even move.
No,
it's just a fire emoji.
A stagnant fire. I was looking up 50 questions. Anyways, hello, the peoplies of the web.
Hello.
This is the MKRK podcast.
And we're clearly very good at this. This is our first one. I'm sure we'll get more high-tech. We've already ordered a microphone. We just couldn't wait to get started. My dad said that we should wait until the microphone came.
Ah, pshaw.
But I'm like, no.
I want to see a record of us getting better.
Like 5 years from now.
Yeah. We're in our own professional studio, obviously.
We're like
oh my gosh, 5 years from now we'll be above 21.
Yeah.
We'll be above 21 next year.
It's true. Wait, no. Oh yeah, next year. Next year, yeah. Because your birthday is coming up.
Yeah, my birthday is in a week.
Forget you're older than me. Not by that much though, because like literally a month and a half later.
Yeah, I know, but like, I'm still older than you.
Fine, if you want to be that way about it. Okay, 50 questions. So we figured we would do some sort of like 50 questions type game.
50 first date questions, should I put it in?
I love that movie.
Oh my gosh, I know, Adam Sandler.
My grandma hates Adam Sandler.
Why?
I don't know. Why do you hate Adam Sandler?
Excuse me, Grandpa.
I hate Adam Sandler.
I'm here
to... No, we figured it would be a good idea so that everybody gets to know us. We've known each other since
you were born, yeah.
Since I was born. So...
Because I'm the older one.
By like a month and a half. Anyway. I think we know quite a bit about each other. I would assume so.
No.
What? I said we did.
Just last week you found out what my middle name was.
Okay. Here's the issue. I have always been told that her name is MaryKay.
Yeah.
I never gave a thought to her having a middle name. It didn't make a difference to me. I was like, whatever. I figured MaryKay was her whole first name. But no. Kay is her middle name and Mary is her first name.
Yeah.
It blew my mind. I never knew.
I know. I thought for the longest time you knew that both of our middle names were Kathleen, and I shortened mine to Kay.
And I shortened mine to Kate.
Yeah.
And
but you thought my name, like my full name, was MaryKay Kathleen Williams.
I never even thought about your middle name. I never gave any thought. I didn't think there was one.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, relatively small factor, I think I'd like to say we know each other pretty well.
We know a lot about what we were like when we were younger recently because of college. We haven't really been talking much lately. It really brings a tear to my eye. Long distance relationship isn't working out for me.
It's not great. But I think that, I don't know.
I just looked up 50 first date questions because we're obviously
Well, this isn't our first date, but it's our first date. So, I'm actually glad you got me water because on the way over here I had a headache and so I took an aspirin, but I dry swallowed it, so now it's stuck in my throat. I had a headache.
I know, but you still just get like saliva in your mouth and be like.
I did. It didn't work.
What kind of bad saliva do you have in your mouth that it didn't work?
Okay.
Everyone else's bad saliva. We should have started when we... Oh, wait. You have that. That just tells us how long we've been recording. It's only been 5 minutes.
I know.
Wow, we've gotten through a lot in 5 minutes.
Do we already know that we don't know each other very well? Were there streamers on your ceiling?
Streamers? I mean, yeah, because Monica had her party.
Oh,
Monica's my little sister. We both have to clarify.
Yeah.
This is new.
So we both have a brother named Michael.
Yeah.
I call my brother Michael.
Oh my gosh. We have both older brothers named Michael. Both of our middle names, the middle children, are Kathleen. Then there's Monica.
Yeah, Monica's just... Because I don't have any younger siblings, but she calls her older brother Mikey.
Yeah.
We all do, so... That's...
I think that was more... Well, because, like, my dad's name is also Mike, so it's to clarify. Why are there so many Michaels?
I don't know. I haven't... You can't throw a stick these days without hitting a Michael. That's a phrase! I'm not just saying it!
No, but I've never heard it before.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's great, though. I like that.
I think my dad...
Stick at Mikey now.
My dad's right, that we... You're gonna get some hate for your laugh, honey. But it's perfect, and I love it, and it makes others laugh, and that's important.
My favorite thing to make my mom laugh is, like, whenever she doesn't laugh at something and I do, she'll start laughing. So whenever I want to make her laugh even harder, I'm always like, listen, if the joke don't get you, my laugh will. And she just starts blasting.
It's true.
Yeah, because I
you
have, like...
and Monica and Mikey all have very unique laughs.
Oh, yeah, because Mikey's like...
Yes! I have it on a Snapchat of mine.
Like that.
Like a donkey. What happened to you guys?
I don't know.
And
We're
Monica,
slapping.
she's like a higher pitched version of yours a little bit.
Hers is more like she just yells like her laugh. She's like, ha!
That's so true. I get a lot of hate for my laugh though.
Oh, dude, I don't.
Because if it's gone this long, it's not gonna get changed.
No, because like I used to laugh differently as a kid. And then I was like, this sounds like a fake laugh, so I changed it to this.
My mom said that I, like, tried out different laughs when I was little.
Yeah.
And apparently the one I landed on, she's not a fan of. But I don't know, I can't help it. You can't help it. You're trying to hold it. It's so hard right now.
Yeah. I just have the gigglies. It's like when you feel that 8-pack coming on after you're laughing. And it's just
so
like you
deep
just
under
keep
so
laughing.
much.
Yeah. All of my fat that I definitely have on me.
Girl, I could wrap my finger around your twins.
I know. This bracelet is supposed, like, it's an adjustable one, and it's supposed to fit kids to adults. Mine is like, it's loose right now, and it's almost all the way on. Yours is a hair tie.
It's a hair tie.
Ooh. You want to start off this stream by just telling a little about, like, what we think of ourselves before we start answering questions, too?
Sure.
Like,
Why don't you go first?
so you can get an example?
Yeah.
My name is MaryKay. I've been sober for 20 years.
I've been alive for 20 years.
It's almost.
You were born a week from now.
Yeah.
20 years ago.
Well, like, April 27th. It's almost a week. Crazy.
It's okay, they don't know that.
Well, now they do.
Okay, start by telling me a little bit about yourself.
My name is MaryKay. I have an Instagram and TikTok following on MaryKay234 because I'm a cosplayer and I do a lot of weird cosplays like Dr. Doofenshmirtz and Waluigi.
Those are both good ones.
Thank you. And then I also have more normal ones like Hatsune Miku.
I liked your Princess Peach.
Oh, the like casual Princess Peach?
Yeah.
I literally wore that for a day. And so the sweater I had on, it was Elizabeth, who is my brother's girlfriend. It was
They'll get the hang of it.
Yeah. Sooner or later, maybe. But like it was her old sweater. And like I lifted up my arms for one of the pictures because I was just going to do like a silly pose like this.
Uh-huh.
And like right down the side, there was, like, the entire thing was just held together by, like, 2 strings, and I'm like,
why?
wow.
What happened to it?
I literally don't know. It was, like, fine when I last wore it. I think it's because I put it through the wash.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
I probably
you're
put
not
it,
supposed to wash.
Yeah, I think, because, like, I don't care. If it doesn't last through the wash, it's not my kind of clothing.
It also wasn't yours. Well, did she give it to you?
Yeah, it was a hand-me-down.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't like I stole
I thought
it
you,
from
like,
her.
borrowed it and then it was left in shreds.
No, it was, so, like, because I'm a small person, oh my gosh, Elizabeth is shorter than me, but she still gives me her clothes.
Well, it's fine. You guys were both really skinny.
Yeah, but I'm taller than her.
I like how much offense you take to that.
I want to be tall.
So do I.
I want to be so tall. Jenna Marbles. Dude, that's another thing. A lot of people tell me that my, like, how my comedy is like Jenna Marbles.
I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that.
But it's also because I just copy a lot of things.
Maybe that's why. Honestly, do you know how many times, like, I know the Vine. I'm in Australia, I have a basketball game tomorrow. I know that Vine.
Basketball tomorrow.
I've seen it so many times, but I never started saying it in my daily life until Jenna Marbles.
Dude, I always say vines in my daily life. I think.
Well, yeah, so do I, but not that one.
I don't say that one, honestly. But, like,
I don't either.
I always do, like,
Until-
Jenna's voice where it's like, oh, who you fighting? Like, that kind of voice.
I also say hell yeah a lot.
Hell yeah!
and then the Vine that I probably say the most is, and it's my favorite Vine of all time, is road work ahead.
Yeah,
I sure hope it does. And I said that in the car with my parents, and every time they think it's funny, they think I came up with it, and I'm never going to let them think otherwise.
Oh no, don't let them see this podcast. You know what, I don't feel like
No.
your dad could sit through at least 12 minutes of us just talking.
Oh god, no. He watches my YouTube videos, but...
Oh, damn. with your fire effects that you have on them.
Fire effects. Okay, so, my name is Rachel. I think you. That's like the name for cyanide and happiness.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I can't do it above my head. What's
I
wrong?
can't either. It hurts.
My muscles are just too big.
I don't have any.
Made my mighty muscles.
My name is Rachel. I'm a photographer, a waitress, and...
Oh.
What?
I forgot to say I'm a cashier at Dollar Tree.
You're a cashier at Dollar Tree.
I'm famous on TikTok, but I still have a minimum wage job.
That's what...
Famous.
So, I'm famous, not even remotely close, on YouTube. RachelKate is my channel. I make just vlog-type videos on there. And then, the other day, we got together, and... we were just talking the way that we normally do, which is, believe it or not, very similar to what you've seen.
Very similar. It's just this. Just at most points, we don't have to turn to a camera and be like, "Oh, that's my brother," that kind of thing.
Yes, it's very true. And she said, "What if we did a podcast?" And I said, "Yep, that's an idea. We're doing that right now."
That idea came up on Monday, by the way. It's
Monday?
Thursday now. Yeah.
Look at us.
Oh,
now.
by the way, we still have your tray that you brought your cupcakes over in the dining room.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring that home.
We told Michael to bring it home because we ate all of them.
He wouldn't remember.
No.
Of course not. Michael wouldn't
Well,
remember.
he went home at 9 in the morning, and we were like...
Yeah, I know. He was mad because some people came to fix your cable at 7 a.m.
We did?
Yeah. You weren't awake yet. Okay.
I wake up at 10.
Let's ask some questions.
Oh, yes. But, like, I wake up at 10, because now I have an alarm.
If you hear a dog barking, that's Sky.
Well, you beat me to it. Quibi! Sorry.
I don't understand what Quibi is.
Quick bites, big stories. But that didn't explain anything.
No.
That's just their tagline. I can install it right here, right now.
No, please
I won't.
don't.
I'm not. Hello?
I think it just shows little scenes from movies
Secret
or something.
relationship. Sorry, this thing at the top. Find out who. Oh, secret relationship.
I'm not in a secret relationship.
I am.
What secret relationship are you in, MaryKay?
Are you working on any personal projects right now?
Personal projects? Pretty much this. This is our personal project.
I love how that's the first question, because right there. I guess my personal projects would be all the cosplays I'm doing.
Yeah.
Because, like, since now I'm pretty much done with classes, because I got done with most of my big projects, I'm going to be focusing on making Present Mike, Sporticus, and I think that's the only two that I need to work on right now, and then I'm going to be making Yuga Aoyama, if you know who that... He's the sparkly boy from My Hero.
My Hero Academia.
Yeah, he's the laser navel boy.
I don't know who that is,
Anyways,
but I knew what you were talking about.
Yeah, he's from My Hero, and I'm going to be making him as well.
Oh, that's cool.
Thank you.
I'm always interested in what you're doing.
I know, because, like, I don't tell... Well, like, you can always see on my Instagram. Who the heck? It was not billeted bullet. Okay.
Cool. Connor from marketing.
Yeah, he's my marketing partner.
Okay.
What's up, partner? Wait a minute! Oh my gosh, wait a minute! Howdy, partner.
Why'd you just have a purple sequin cowgirl hat?
Don't ask about my life. Who the heck do you think you are? Like my...
I was gonna knock it off your head, but I guess I missed.
Well, I have
What's
this...
in it?
It lights up, bee!
It does?
Let me see if it still works.
No.
Kind of!
You see, wait.
Well, I don't think you can see it on camera.
Maybe.
There's like 2 green dots going. But yeah, this has been...
Wasn't that Monica's?
No, this one was mine. Monica had a pink one.
Oh.
I've had this since the 4th of July's fireworks back in 2008. So, like, I'm surprised the lights still work.
So you were 8?
How'd you know?
I never understand how people can just, like, calculate their age in their head. Like, how old were you in 1992? And then they're like, oh, it always takes them a minute. But
ours is
always
really
matches the year, as long as it's halfway through the year.
As long as yours is halfway through the year and mine is, like, 4 months into the year. If not, then it's the, like, age before.
Yeah, mine's pretty much... My birthday is June 21st, which is the summer solstice and longest day of the year, so it's almost exactly halfway through the year.
This is what... I want to believe that you're tan, not because of your, like, ancestors, but because you're...
Born when the sun was out longer?
Yeah, when the sun was out longer. As a baby, you started sun tanning longer than everyone.
Honestly, though, yeah.
I also don't know why this is my sun tan problem.
You gotta get every area...
Photosynthesis.
Sun tanning is like a requirement in my family.
You can tell it's not in mine.
Well, you would burn. Huh?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. The, like, one time I went sun tanning, like, at Mommy Bay, because I fell asleep in the sun, I still have the freckles on my shoulder.
Do?
Yeah. Do you see that?
Yeah,
There's, like, just a cluster of freckles. Because, like, the sun was hitting me from this side, so only half of my... I had a funky little, like, not down my face, but, like, on my belly, especially, from my bathing suit.
I'm just
this
nervous for you. Why? Because I don't want your skin to hurt.
It doesn't hurt. I'm a funky little lad, is what I am. Can that be our slogan? Funky little lads? Lassies?
No. I am saying right now, no.
Why not?
Because that sounds so... I don't know. I try to support you, and, like, it doesn't work. What?
I try and support you in everything you do, and you just keep letting me down. I'm sorry, Mom. This podcast is a good idea.
We're just doing so well with these questions so far.
We're 19 minutes in. We're in question 2.
Okay, let's ask question 2. What's question 2?
What does a usual day look like for you?
What are these questions?
They're just 51st date questions.
Well, my day right now involves a lot of sitting around doing nothing because of quarantine.
Yeah, dude, we're recording this during quarantine. Mom!
And yes, we have been social distancing.
Well, we have.
Yes.
But, like, I have work still.
Yeah. And, yeah. yes, it's something that should be taken seriously and all of that, but I'm not going to catch it from her, and she's not going to catch it from me.
Well, yeah, because Michael was over here, like, every day.
Yeah, I mean, our families are pretty much family, so...
Your family... I mean, here's the other thing. My brother and sister are awful at quarantining. I haven't seen anybody except you and my friend Mel for the past month.
I haven't seen anybody besides you.
Other than working, obviously. But, like...
I'm not working.
Yeah, I know you aren't, but I am.
Yeah, but those aren't your friends, are they? I hope they don't watch this. They're like coworkers.
I would like them to be.
I want them to be one day. What does a typical day look like for you, MaryKay?
First off, when you said they're your coworkers, I thought you meant they're not your friends, as in the customers aren't. I'm like, yeah, why would they?
I mean, the customers aren't your friends either.
Oh.
They want to be, they're just not.
Okay.
What does a typical day look like for you, MaryKay?
Well, I start out my morning by getting up at 10 a.m. because I started setting alarms.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, because, like,
she could sleep till 2 p.m. if you let her.
Well, the thing was, I did that my, like, senior and junior year, and then I would just, like, stay up till 3 in the morning. So I've been, like, trying to reset my schedule for the past, like, 2 months now. Especially, like, well, because, like, also, when we did have school, when it was open, my classes started at 9 a.m., and I needed to be up at, like, 8 in the morning.
Yeah.
And I was always just drained because my body's like, nah, we can stay up a few more hours. And I'm like...
And your body's wrong. I mean, it's wrong.
I mean, it's wrong. It's very wrong.
You do it so much better than I do. Question number 3.
I like how the, like, what is a usual day? I get up at 10 a.m. and that's it.
Well, you never continued.
I'm sorry. I get up at 10 in the morning.
You fandangle the rest of the day away.
I literally probably stay in bed for, like, a good hour just looking at social media and, like, texting back everybody.
Yeah.
And then I get up for realsies because I can't stay in bed any longer because I can't, like, not move.
Yeah, I get it. I'm the same way.
And then the rest of the day is me running up and down the stairs because I'm like, I think I need to do something.
Yeah, honestly.
Or doing homework.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, or homework.
Do we have ADHD?
I don't. Are you okay? Yeah, what you're doing is so distracting. Stop!
Oh, man. I was trying to put it on.
What are you on? It's just Hollywood.
It's Hollywood, baby. It's Hollywood Beach, which is in Florida, so it's lying, kind of.
Yeah, it is kind of a lie.
I love that Florida tries to have Hollywood.
You already have Disney World.
Y'all have Disney World and Universal. Get out of here. Yeah, honestly, it's pretty fun.
Really?
I went there when I was 10 because, like, we spent 4 days at Disney, so each of, like, the 4 main parks. And then we went 1 day to Universal. But, like, the one thing I'm really mad at myself for was this was before I started reading the Harry Potter books. So, A, I didn't get a wand. And B, like, I went on the Harry Potter ride, but, like, I didn't open my eyes for a lot of it because I liked just feeling like I was floating.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn it, why didn't I open my eyes?
Yeah,
I would have still felt like I was flying.
Yes.
Something's wrong with me.
Well, yeah, multiple things.
Well, we
But
know
moving
that.
on.
What's the last book you've read? Sorry. This is why I have water.
Okay, so the last book I read cover to cover was The Count of Monte Cristo, which just so happens to be my favorite book now.
Ooh.
And then I was in a book club for a little bit at school, and I read like half of A Tale of Despereaux, which is that book about the mouse.
Yeah.
Michael had to read it for school or something. I didn't have to, but I knew he really enjoyed it, so that's what we suggested for the book. But we didn't get through that because quarantine. And now I'm halfway through Survive the Savage Seas, which is about like these people that get shipwrecked and are surviving. Can you guess? The Savage Seas.
What a plot twist!
What's the last book you read?
Mine was actually a comic book, but it was a really good one. It was Raven by Cami Garcia, I think that's her name. She's making a new Teen Titans series.
I was gonna say, is it Raven from Teen Titans?
Yeah, obviously. But like the first one she started out with was Raven. I'm gonna see if I can find the picture real quick just for you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
We can always put it up.
True. Yeah, so like she's doing Raven right now. That one.
Oh, it's available at Target and Walmart.
Yeah, I got it at Walmart. But yeah, Cami Garcia. She made Raven, and now she's going to be doing Beast Boy.
Oh, that's cool. I like that art style.
And it was like it was a good comic book. I mean, I read it in the span of an hour. But like it was,
as far as comic books go, it was awesome.
Well, considering comic books can be like that thin,
or
this one
that
was
thick.
Yeah, but this one was like a nice like thick like book.
Yeah, and it's American comic books, so you don't have to like read it backwards.
Very true. Unlike all the manga I read.
Yeah.
Although I don't really read manga.
4 minutes left.
4 minutes. We could go for an hour.
Is an introductory podcast?
Yeah, it's an introductory.
Okay, we'll go an hour.
Okay.
We're just doing this on the fly. Yeah.
There's a fly?
Oh my god, this is why it's taking us an hour! What's the next question?
Is there anything you don't eat while mine?
What don't you eat?
Honestly, at this point, it's just anything with milk and vegetables. I hate vegetables.
Really?
Yeah.
Like all of them?
Yes.
Like broccoli?
Yeah.
Carrots?
Yeah. The only ones that I will eat is like corn, but that's not really
a vegetable. That's a starch.
Yeah, I know. People always say that.
Yeah, she's
like,
lactose intolerant, which is why she doesn't have.
Well, no, I'm allergic. Lactose intolerant means that it just upsets your stomach.
Oh,
allergic,
really?
Yeah. Allergic will mean that you like puff up.
Oh, you're allergic to milk.
Mm-hmm. That's why I get like all red rashes and my like cheeks will start pumping up. Which is why I highly don't want to have milk.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
Like, at least it's only a light reaction.
Yeah.
Unlike a lot of
Like
other people,
death.
especially like peanut allergy people.
They always say that you like swallow your tongue, and I'm not really sure how that happens.
Because it just gets so big that it forces it down your throat, basically.
Oh, really? What if you just like open your mouth so I know that was dumb, and everybody with a peanut allergy who's watching right now is like, this
It has
idiot.
room to grow. It just like starts growing like one of those.
It's like, I never saw the movie, but the one where Tim Allen turns into a dog, and he's in the elevator, and his tongue falls out, and he rolls it back.
Yeah! Oh my gosh, a shaggy dog. Is that
That's what it's called!
Yeah.
I never saw the movie, but I saw that in the preview for it.
I watched the shaggy dog. I don't remember anything about it.
I know he turns into a dog.
I know that, and then I know that like they went and rescued other animals that were being tested on by this lab, which is how he
Good for them.
Which is how he got the dog powers.
Oh, really?
But other than that, I really don't know anything about the movie.
I don't know anything about. I know that there was a scene in a garage. I don't eat Brussels sprouts.
Nice.
Michael
segue.
loves them, and I don't like them. I don't drink soda or pop. I don't. No.
I'm definitely a sweets person, though.
I'm a savory person.
Can't be friends anymore.
Wow. 20 years down the tubes.
20 years down this whole podcast just never gets uploaded.
But no, I mean, like, yeah, and I don't eat chips. I really hate junk food. I hate junk food.
I will say, I'm starting to not like really salty things. Like,
Really?
yeah, like chips.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really eat them anymore.
Why not?
Like, they're just way
They're
too
just too
salty. Especially Ruffles, like, geez Louise. Because, like, I'll eat the lightly salted Lay's chips, and then I'll have, like, a Ruffle, and I'm like,
I don't like wavy potato chips anyway.
what?
I hate them. They're too strong potato.
I love that potato. Well, I love potatoes.
I like potatoes.
Then why do you not like the strong potato
I like
taste?
potatoes, but I don't know, it tastes like fake potato. Like the kids that have the kitchen set, and you just took one of like the plastic foods and it was a potato and you just bit it.
Oh
and
my
you're like,
gosh,
"That's
you do that to an
a potato
actual
chip."
kid set and there's like a chunk missing and they're like, what
Just-
the hell?
I'm gonna replace all of my kids' fake food with like real food and just see what happens.
Probably it'd spoil.
Well, yeah, not
They, like, tear it
forever.
apart.
Not forever. I just want to see what they'd make.
Oh.
Like they take 2 pieces of bread and put like celery, tomato sauce, and
Kids are weird. They have bad taste.
Yeah.
Like, I used to have sugar bagels.
Oh my god. What's a sugar bagel?
It was a bagel that I just poured sugar around. Don't mind my bad... Oh my gosh. I was
it
talking...
like cinnamon toast?
Kind of, but it
bagel?
was just sugar.
Oh.
Like, it was a rim of sugar. Just, like, poured
Like
sugar
a
on it.
margarita.
Yeah.
But
It was
sugar.
basically just sugar with bread around it.
That's disgusting.
I know. I stopped doing that.
I'm surprised you get diabetes.
My favorite thing is that, well, not my favorite thing, but like a funny, ironic kind of not really thing is that my family has diabetes, and I'm just over here eating that sugar.
No!
Having my soda pops, eating 5 packs of Peeps a day, you know, the good stuff.
Peeps I don't like unless you roast them over a fire.
Ooh, that sounds so good.
Because then, like, the sugar gets caramelized and...
Okay, I am with you on that, but I also just like Peeps by themselves.
I actually haven't had one by itself in a long time.
Dude, we'll steal Mikey's.
Mikey and Peeps.
Well, I ate all mine for Easter.
We didn't get Peeps. I got Hawaiian rolls. And Michael got beef jerky that he shared with his cat. I know, Lily ate it. What's the next question?
What's been your best vacation ever?
Europe. We did a Mediterranean cruise and we visited like 7 countries. It was the best thing in the entire world. And I miss it. Especially now that we're quarantined and I can't go anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Loving that. I'm trying to think, because I've had a lot of vacation, but it's like... Yeah, but usually they're all to like Mommy Bay.
Well, Mommy Bay is fun.
It is fun, but it's like it gets tiresome after a while too.
Yeah, I get that.
I think my favorite was just like our little trip, like our family friend trip that we had at Mohican. Where it was right after Mommy Bay and our family vacation, so we got all of like the familying and meeting each other again.
Yes.
Out of the way, and then everyone who remembered and like really kind of knew more about each other went to Mohican, and we just had like a fun time down there.
That was so much fun. We went on a hike and it started raining and Monica started crying.
Yeah. Well, there was that one, and then there was the one that was more recently. Remember we like all went
I love that one.
But like the one when we were like younger, that was funny.
Yeah, Michael flipped in the canoe.
Michael flipped in the canoe this year. Wait, no. Yeah, was it this year? 2 years ago? 2 years ago. Yeah. You flipped in the canoe, ruined your phone, you know, fun times.
He didn't ruin my phone. My dad ruined it.
Oh, okay. But he ruined all of our
Story for
towels.
another time.
Because, like, Michael was like, I need a towel. And we gave him some from ours. And he flipped over and all of our towels were ruined.
So
Michael, I'm here to call you out.
Michael, I know for a fact he's never going to watch any of these.
No, especially not 32 minutes in.
No, he's just pure defiance when it comes to anything I'm remotely interested in. So, I know he's not watching it, so we can really say whatever we want.
Aw, man.
And then Elizabeth, Mikey's girlfriend, got out of their canoe to help Michael instead of Mikey helping Michael.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Just
Why
like,
did that? I just remember the only thing that I was kind of angry about was like I had my mom in my canoe and I had to row both of us and she wouldn't really help and I was like, oh.
Why wasn't she helping?
Well, she was like she was the back end, which just needed to like steer. And,
like
I was the front end that was like trying to get us going. And my mom's like, just lays back. And I was like, but I want to stay with our family. So like,
we were way up ahead.
Yeah, I know. So like, we weren't going to be an hour behind instead of just 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And she wouldn't listen to like, so like there were the people on the side that would be like, go this way because some of the water was way too shallow to get through in the canoe. And it was like, Mom, we have to go this way. And she would steer the wrong way even though these people were telling her. I had to get us out of these rocks and sliced my foot.
Oh, ow.
Yeah. That was fun. Anyways, next question. That was my best vacation ever.
That sucks.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, I had fun while it lasted. It was just that last part where my mom's like, nah, you know, we'll do.
Well, Michael broke his toe on rocks while we were canoeing. We didn't believe him.
And then, wait, was this like at Mohican or is this at somewhere else?
No, it was at Mohican, but like a couple of times ago.
Oh, okay.
And we stayed an extra day longer than you guys did, which never happens. But
yeah,
we
usually
decided
we
to go,
stay longer than everyone else.
Yeah, we decided to go canoeing, and then we pulled off on some, like, a rocky bank to have lunch or whatever, and Michael was just walking around without shoes on because he's a doofus. And, wait, are we allowed to swear?
It's YouTube. We're posting this to YouTube, so probably not. I mean, we're not monetized right now anyway, so go ahead.
Okay, so he was a dumbass. He was
you know what? Who cares anyway if we're demonetized or not, even if we do get monetization? We're rebels.
You know what? Good for us.
Good for us.
But he got his toe, like, wedged in a rock, and he broke it, and he couldn't play the rest of the baseball season and stuff.
I forget
What's
he played
in
baseball.
My pocket.
A rock! It's trying to come back for you talking about Michael.
Oh, it's my car key.
Oh.
What?
I want him.
No!
Why not?
Because I don't trust you.
Just because I don't have a license yet.
Yeah, that's exactly why, amongst other reasons.
I'm 20 years old and don't have a license yet. Anyways, next question.
Next question.
What's the most surprising thing that's happened to you in the past week? There's not really...
Nothing's happening because it's quarantine.
Yeah, no, nothing's happening. Anyways, next question. What's the best advice anyone has ever given you?
It wasn't given to me, but I did hear Tom Holland say once, turn your nerves into excitement, and I try to keep that in mind. It's a lot easier said than done, but I think it's good advice.
I can't remember any advice.
You've never been given advice?
Well, obviously I have. I just can't remember anything.
Why did I
I've
say
never
that?
been given a single word of advice ever.
It's okay, we can move on. You don't have to say it. If you don't want to.
Oh my gosh. It's not really advice, but like one of my favorite quotes is by Robin Williams, which is, "You're only given a little spark of madness, you mustn't lose it." That was my senior quote, and I love that because it's like everyone is like just a little bit like, ah.
We didn't get senior quotes.
You guys didn't?
No.
Ours were the last ones, apparently.
Really?
Yeah, because not enough people were submitting them. Especially our year. Like, I was one...
Isn't that a good thing? You don't have to enter all of that for everybody.
I mean, yeah, but it was like, there was only like 50 people out of my class of 300 that submitted something. And so, like, I at least got something in. But they were like, yeah, you guys aren't getting senior year quotes for anyone else. And I was
that
like...
sucks. Nice. Slap in the face.
One good thing happened in my class. Because, like, we were the class that always got tested for, like, those new tests.
Yeah, that was our class, yeah.
Yeah,
it sucked. Because we had to take all of the old ones because that was, like...
mandatory.
Still mandatory, but then we also had to take all of the new test ones.
Yeah.
And they were stupid.
They were all bad. I passed all of them, but they were all bad.
I didn't even look. I didn't care.
You know. What are your closest friends like? What do you like?
My closest friend...
I guess besides 51st dates.
Are all crazy. You. Yeah. Just, like, really... just insane people. And you know what? That's okay. Because we're all a little crazy.
All a little sperm-man
We mustn't lose it.
Hell you,
So
boy.
there you go.
Oh my gosh. My two best friends, Sydney and Mel, both of them are just... they are great, but they have... they just, like, sometimes it's just like, are you okay? Because it's like, they worry me all the time. Because it's just like Sydney last week didn't text us at all, and we're like, Sydney, are you okay? And she's like, I'm just going through some things. And we're like,
oh god, I didn't expect it to get so deep.
Yeah, I know. Anyways, I don't want to say anything more.
I get it.
Their privacy. What were you like as a kid? We know each other like this.
How would we describe each other as a kid? What was I like as a kid?
Oh my gosh, you were definitely like adventurous and the one that was like always kind of leading our group. Cause like
I am a leader, yeah. I don't like letting other people be in charge of stuff.
No, because like that was the thing when we were kids, especially like if we were around the boys, because we knew they would just be like off doing their own kind of stupid thing.
Yeah.
And then Monica was always the youngest, so she followed whatever the older people did.
Yeah.
And then you always had the ideas, but I was always the one to be like, I want to do my own thing along with this thing.
Yeah, I mean, I guess leader is a nice way to say control freak, because I'm a control freak. Yes, I am.
Well, now.
No, I am now too.
And now it's like you were, but
it's like worse.
When you were little, it was more like you were just leading the pack, which led you to becoming the control freak you are today.
You were like, yeah. You have changed very little.
Yeah,
You're always like this. You've always been like super into
weird things.
Yeah. But like also, you're just into everything. You're like
oh my
always willing to be into everything.
I know. Well, that's the thing, because like when I keep having people that are like, oh, do you know what this thing is? And I'm like, yeah, I know what it is. And then it's like, really, most people haven't heard of that. And I'm like, well, I try and know a little bit about everything, especially if they're like something big that people are into. Yeah. So that, like, at least I know what they're talking about. Plus, I love learning.
Like, I don't know the characters in My Hero Academia, but I knew that when you said My Hero, that's what you meant. So, chalk one up for the white girl.
For the white girl.
I guess we're
I'm also a white girl.
Yeah, but I mean, like, not that that means you don't watch
as that? Am I just a gremlin? I'll accept that fate. Oh, wait, no. What did I say before? I'm a something lad.
See, you can't even remember.
I know.
I can't either.
Here's the thing. I've talked to many people about this. Short-term memory, god-awful. I can't remember what has happened in the day. But if you just let me wait it out for a little bit, I can tell you what I've had, like, what I did the entire day tomorrow.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah. It's so weird. Like, I don't know why it's like that. Because, like, short-term memory, I'm very, very bad at. Like
short-term memory loss.
I have long-term memory, not short-term.
I know, but that was from Finding Dory.
Oh, I have short-term memory loss.
I have short-term memory loss.
Oh, I love Finding Dory.
She was so cute as a little bitch.
By the way, have you noticed that Finding Dory was like the first movie that had like a gay couple on screen with Ellen DeGeneres as the voice actor?
Like,
Did you notice that though?
I had a friend whose parents wouldn't let her watch it because of that. So I took her to see it. It was
people.
Stupid. They like.
It's on screen for 2 seconds.
For 2
and
seconds.
And it's just two women holding hands.
Were they even holding hands?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I don't even think that they were deliberately gay.
Disney just were like, I want to be inclusive. Look at these lesbians. Let's go, lesbians. Let's go. Okay. What's your favorite TV show ever?
Dun 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 dun. Game of Thrones. That's the theme song. I love Game of Thrones.
I know. I've like never seen Game of Thrones, but I can't take blood.
Yeah, you can't watch it.
I wouldn't watch it.
It's weird because my mom started watching it. I had heard about it, and then I started watching it, and I was like, because with our school, you got like a free subscription to HBO Go, and Game of Thrones was on there. And I was like, oh, I might as well check it out. I became obsessed. I love that show. Yes, I'm slightly disappointed with the ending, but that's
I feel like most people
okay.
are, though. I've heard a lot about the ending.
I wasn't, like, angry like most people were. I'm like, you know what? I don't like
it is what it is.
Wins.
It
Plus,
is what it is.
Khaleesi is my queen, so...
Oh, God.
She's my God. I'm kidding.
She's my God.
What's your favorite TV show?
I don't really have one. Because, like, I just bounce around from different show to different show, which is why I like anime, because I just, like, can bounce around from different shows, not to mention a lot. I can't sit down for long periods of time to watch one show. Yeah. That's why, like, a lot of the animes I watch are, like, just 12 episodes, and that's about it.
Yeah, and then you can watch it while you're doing stuff, too.
Yeah, exactly, especially if I've seen it before.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, spooky. Did you see that light flicker?
No.
And the lights will flicker on and off.
I don't know what that is.
SpongeBob. That's my favorite TV show.
I never watched SpongeBob as a kid. I wasn't allowed. And I feel like...
I'm surprised because you came over here a lot and we always watched SpongeBob.
Yeah, but whenever I came over, we played outside.
Oh. Okay, you're not wrong about that.
Is it?
I don't want to ask some of these because they're, like, kind of personal.
Okay.
Like, where did you go to school and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I
don't want to narrow that down too much.
Not
that I think anybody's going to come find us, but there are creepy people out there.
United States.
Yes.
We could at least say we're from
Although
Ohio.
technically, I did study abroad.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm studying abroad again next year.
Are you going back to Italy?
No, I'm going to Prague this time, in the Czech Republic.
Woo!
I went to Italy for my last study abroad.
When did we become different ethnicities?
It's not ethnicity, that's a dialect. What?
Your voice became a different ethnicity to mine. You knew what I meant.
I knew what you meant, but I'm a grammar Nazi.
Oh, shit, dude.
Shit, dude. This sounds like Pee Wee Herman.
Oh my gosh, I should do him for a cosplay.
You should, that would be so
I literally...
funny.
The only thing I know about Pee Wee Herman is that the actor is not a good person.
Oh, really? I hadn't heard that.
I'm gonna whisper it in your ear, unless you want me to tell you.
No, it's okay. Whisper first. Oh.
Yeah. It's not, like, terrible, but it's just, like, you shouldn't do that.
I mean, you shouldn't look it
especially
up.
If you
shouldn't do that.
Especially if you're, like, from kids' films, and you got...
Yeah.
Imagine looking up Pee Wee Herman, and that was, like, the first thing to come up.
I thought it was interesting that in, like, the Pee-wee's Big Adventure movie, he was, like, older, but they, like, put a lot of makeup on him, and they, like, taped his skin back to make him look.
My gosh,
and it worked. It worked.
Well, a lot of cosplayers now do a facelift taping thing, where they just basically, like, it's not...
And then you can
it's
put the
not to
wig
make you
over
look
it.
Asian or anything. It's to just pull your face back, especially,
Yeah.
like, your eyebrows to make them higher.
Yeah.
So that it makes it, like, so you don't have, like, that, a crease, so your makeup doesn't crease, and so it just stays on.
Smart.
I know. Oh my gosh, A Smile and a Song on Instagram is the first person who I saw doing that, and she does it really well.
Oh.
They do it. Yeah.
Congrats.
Oh my gosh, I read that wrong.
Good.
It was, when was the last time you traveled? But I read it as, when was the last time traveled?
When was the last time I traveled to? Prehistoric.
I went to ancient Mesopotamia. Ancient Mesopotamia.
I don't know what that is either.
Well, how about this one? The Euphrates River. Hey, I got a lesson about ancient Mesopotamia.
It sounds so familiar. What is
Yeah,
it?
it was from, like, it was a song that some history teacher put online. It's just called the Euphrates River, but it's like, when the ancient fertile used to flood, bringing lots of fertile mud, but the problem was that water washed away the crops. Irrigates were overriding that. All the Sumer city-states were always fighting.
I've seen that before, but
Yeah.
I didn't remember.
Dude, this was 6th grade history. That's what I'm talking about. My long-term memory is impeccable. My short-term,
wonderful.
It's great.
I'm trying to think. Where was the last place I traveled? In-state doesn't count.
Oh, well then never mind. I've never traveled before.
Really? You've never been outside of Ohio?
I've been to Pennsylvania twice, and then I've been to Florida once.
Oh, okay.
And then our trek down to Kentucky was because we went to Shawnee, which is at the bottom south of Ohio.
Uh-huh.
We went down there just to be like, oh, we went to a different state, and then came right back up.
Nice. Michael's been to like 25 states. His goal is to make it to all 50 by the time he's 35.
So are we counting just out of state? Or should we count, like, just traveled in general?
Well, if it's traveled in general, then the last place I was Cincinnati. But if it's, like, big trip, unfortunately, it was a year ago, and it was Italy.
Yeah, mine would be to Akron for ZipCon, which was my trip. And then out of state was, I think, almost a year ago now, because I went to go see Brian Regan live. He is my favorite comedian. In Pennsylvania, because he didn't have any tours coming back to Cleveland or Ohio.
Uh-huh.
So we went to Pennsylvania to see him.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's nice. That's fun. I've never traveled to see a comedian.
Oh my gosh!
In person.
Brian Regan is I highly recommend him. He's
look him up later.
He's a family comedian too. Like,
oh, good.
He doesn't
Something
swear.
I can watch with my parents.
He doesn't swear at all, and all of his jokes are just really funny. Oh my gosh, he is the comedian that I don't know if you know this, but it was like He was downstairs in the living room, and he was just like with his wife, and his son on the baby monitor was like, "Dad, I have a joke for you," and he's like, "Oh, this will be great." So he's like, "Well, what is it, son?" And he was like, and his son was like,
You couldn't tell it.
Why can't dinosaurs talk? And his dad was like, "I don't know." He's like, "'Cause they're all dead."
I mean, he's not wrong.
No, I was just like, yeah! His son is like our age, by the way. I think he's a couple years older than us. Brian Regan's kind of old now.
Oh, now, I was going to say, why does he have a baby monitor? He has problems is what he has.
Yeah, really. No, this is when his son was younger. I think that act was made in like 2002, I want to say. Yeah.
I was 2.
Congratulations!
Thank you!
Oh my gosh, we have 10 more minutes. Do you want to just rapid fire some of these?
Yeah.
Okay, this is really broad. Where do you go? Where did you go?
Where did I go?
Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Da-da-da-da. Next question.
Cleveland!
What was the best part of high school? Mine was it ending.
I liked having all of my classes at one time in the day and then getting to go home.
Okay, I feel that. My other favorite part was I liked choir. Love that. And then because I was able to just dress up and nobody cared.
For choir?
No, just in high
school.
school. Yeah. Because I would dress up as the Easter Bunny and hand out candy.
Love it.
Or I'd dress up as Santa Claus and just be
I
Santa.
liked choir. I really liked choir. I liked everybody in choir. But my choir teacher is a little nuts.
Dude, my first choir teacher was amazing. My last one, yeah, like I had him 3 years out of my 4, and then the last person, she came in, and it was just like, you really don't know how to teach anyone but a middle school choir, do you?
Yeah, she had you run into that problem a lot. I mean, with our choir teacher, she would like assign us into sections, and like hopefully there was one person in each section who knew how to play the piano, and they were like a section leader. So pretty much we would like go into another room and like learn, like teach people the parts, and then come back and put it all together.
Why?
I
We just did all of ours together.
know. I don't really know, but the point is that we were doing her job and I saw none of her salary.
You're not wrong. We just did all of ours together and hoped everyone remembered their parts. And if we needed, then we'd go over their parts. Anyways, how long have you been living in the area?
In the area?
Just in general in the area.
19 years.
Almost 20 years.
Almost 20 years.
Did you go to college?
Yes.
What is your favorite movie?
Jurassic Park.
Do
you not have one?
I don't think I do. I really don't have favorites. I just like watching certain movies when I'm feeling a certain way.
What's your favorite color?
Pastel purple.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah.
Mine's green.
Hell yeah. We have good matching colors.
Yeah, we do.
together. Okay, the movie that I really like lately is a movie called Dave. It's like an older movie, but it's about the president. It's about Bill Clinton, basically, and how he was cheating. But, like, imagine if while he was cheating he had a massive heart attack.
Oh, really?
So they had to find a replacement for this president, who is not Bill Clinton.
Interesting.
And they had to find a replacement because they just didn't want the vice president to be president, the two guys that were, like, working for him, because they thought the vice president was an idiot, even though he's secretly really nice. And you find that out during the movie.
Interesting.
But then this guy comes into power who looks exactly like president, but he's, like, a very nice, like, small-town guy, and he just fixes everything. And it's such a sweet movie.
So not Bill Clinton at all.
No, like, well, no, the first president is.
Yeah.
The guy, the president they're replacing.
Yeah.
Because, like, he had a heart attack while he was cheating with his wife, with a receptionist. Anyways! What is the worst movie you've ever seen? Have you ever heard of Trollland?
No.
They made it in, like, a month. They sold it on DVD. And it is like this really crappy, like CGI, like.
Oh god, that's so scary. Don't act that out. Jeez.
They like shake too much even when they're standing still. They clip through everything.
Oh my god.
It's such a bad movie, but it's so great because of that reason.
Really?
The only good thing about it is the voice acting, and I'm surprised the voice
really?
acting is good. Yeah.
I don't have one. I don't remember the
I need
last.
to show you that really bad movie then.
I watch a lot of B-rated horror movies, but none come to mind as like. I mean, Sharknado's pretty bad, but it's kind of like ingrained in our culture, and I'm okay with that because I enjoy watching it still.
Have you ever gone to the movies on your own?
No.
I haven't, but that's just because I don't drive. In Ohio, you have to be able to drive to get places, really.
Yeah, we're too far apart from everything.
Yeah, really. What do you do for fun?
Wow.
Well,
I usually just spend time with my dog, which sounds stupid. There's so much noise!
oh, I know. It's the basement.
It's okay, we'll get better.
Sure.
Hopefully,
Hopefully,
I spend time with my dog.
Yeah. I don't feel like anyone's gonna mind all of the background noise.
No, I think it's okay.
We can always do it in, like, my room if you really wanted, but that's kind of small.
Yeah, we're gonna figure out some sort of permanent setup.
Maybe.
Hopefully, that'll, like, work out for us a little bit better. But we were just too anxious to start. We didn't want to wait to get the microphone.
Yeah, really.
Whatever.
Anyways, what
Yeah,
do
go
I
ahead.
do for fun? Cosplay.
Yeah.
I make my own cosplays, sew them, just making props, stuff
Wear
like that.
them.
Wear them, do makeup, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I also sing, and I also draw.
You're more interesting than I am.
Thank you. You're interesting too.
Thank you! Okay, go ahead.
You're just interesting, just not when you're alone.
What? Oh, yeah. I meant like you were spying on me alone and you could tell I wasn't interesting. I was like...
I'm by your window with
what?
Binoculars, like, what you doing?
She's not very interesting.
She's not. Oh, I'm getting so bored watching her. Just with her dog hanging out.
Oh, God, they're cuddling. I can see you doing that, except for I wouldn't see you.
I can see you doing that, but you won't, because you'll never find me.
Oh my god.
I just like get mad, like I bolt off the couch and knock over everything in my path.
Please, the lights are so hard to set up and I still don't think I'm doing it right.
Fine.
No, like they look fine, but I don't think I'm doing it right. We have umbrella lights.
They look fine.
Next question.
I'll just stare
explain it
directly
later.
at them. Okay. Have you ever thought of starting a business?
I have my own business.
Yeah,
I have my own photography business. Which I'm not going to say on here because I don't want any client of mine to ever be like, oh yeah, I saw you guys on your podcast doing weird things. Because who knows what we'll end up doing here. I imagine us turning into, probably not as successful, but like some sort of Good Mythical Morning type thing.
Probably.
Where we
I
just
can
end
see
up
that.
eating
I don't
gross
want to. No. I can't do that. I'd be like Link and just throwing up everything.
I love Link so much!
I know. I've been watching them a lot recently.
I love them.
What was
What's the question?
Oh, have you ever thought of starting a business?
Have you ever thought of starting a business? Something with your cosplay, right?
I mean, not. No, I haven't. Because, like, I'd rather keep my work life and, like, what I do for fun separate. Because, like, I feel like once I do once I start something to do for, like, a business perspective, I won't stop. Because, like, I found that whenever I'm doing my homework, I, like, just do it all at once because it's, like, I just hyper-focus.
Yeah, get it out of the way, honestly. Okay, one last question, then we'll sign off. Your phone closed just as
it's just like, you know.
That's a good one.
Can you coffee or tea? Oh, no.
No, that's not.
We're not getting political on here.
Not at all.
Did you enjoy your meal? Did you enjoy your meal?
That was great.
Oh my gosh.
What's something on your bucket list?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Something on my bucket list.
Yeah. That would be the question.
You answer that first. I need to think a little bit.
I actually have my bucket list on my laptop.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to kind of see that now.
Okay. I'm gonna pull it up here. Come on, open. I have a lot of weird notes. Bucket list.
Oh,
Where is it?
I think I just thought
You go
of
ahead.
it. Okay, so like, it's just something that I really want to do, but I want to be a foster parent.
That would be so great for you. It really would be. I
Yeah.
can see you doing that.
Well, because like, I don't plan on having kids, but I want to have like older kids, especially kids
Yeah.
that need help, and I love having helping people.
Yeah.
So like, if I could just take in a foster kid or 12,
I see you doing that so hard. I've already crossed some of these off. What?
What stranger did you kiss? And
No.
why wasn't it me?
Because you're not a stranger, first of all. Here.
Oh shit, dude.
That lipstick on you.
Oh damn it.
Okay, so like I have skydiving and I want to milk a cow so bad.
We could probably do that. Can we bring our podcast?
Yeah,
to
we
the
could
cow?
totally do that.
Me working with my my worst enemy, milk.
I want to
I want to milk a cat.
I want to try frog legs.
Ooh.
I want to be trilingual. I want to give blood, but that'll probably never happen because I don't weigh enough.
Neither of us do. I like how that's on your bucket list. Like,
I want to take a pole dancing class. I want to win a game of ping pong because I suck. I know you have one.
right behind this camera
I
is a
gotta
ping pong
practice
table, by the way.
though. I'm
You
so
could probably win against me. I'm bad.
bad. No, I'm probably worse. I want to visit Egypt.
Ooh. Oh, that's another thing. I would love to visit like a bunch of old sites, like the Aztec temples,
That would be so
Egyptian
cool.
pyramids.
Like Easter Island heads.
Yeah.
I want to get a selfie with one of them.
Oh my gosh, yeah. The I would love to visit like Pompeii.
I've been there.
Yeah, I know you have.
I've
I'm
been to Pompeii.
jealous.
It's really, really cool. It's very haunting, but it's cool. Anyway, we've been doing this for an hour. So thank you
How
so
can you
much.
deal with me for an hour.
I can deal with you forever.
That's a lie, but thank you.
I mean, it is kind of a lie, but thank you so much for watching. We really, really appreciate it. We're going to do like half-hour stuff from now on. Just, you know, an hour to get to know us is just the tip of the iceberg.
No one's gonna make it through this.
No one's gonna make it through.
I'm gonna watch this video over and I'm gonna be like, I could have answered that better.
Okay, wait. We have to say, like, if you made it all the way to this point, comment.
Dogs over bologna.
Yeah, I want to see how many of you comment that. And then
Dogs over bologna.
all of her social media and stuff will be linked in the description below. Including I almost said my Disney channel. Including my YouTube channel.
My Disney Plus login and password.
I have Disney Plus.
I know, I do too.
I love Disney. I love Disney. Okay, anyway, we're gonna end it.
Bye!
Bye!